present the King's tiebreak. When the group stage ends in a three-way tie, we enter the extreme phase. The three teams take part in a shootout round. The objective is simple: score 5 shootouts goals. The first team to reach 5 finishes in first place. The other 2 keep their goals and continue competing until one of them reaches 5 and finishes second. The remaining team is eliminated if 2 or all 3 reach 5 in the same round. There is no margin for error. It's sudden death. Score or you're out.
Huele como a caipiriña. Mucho yogo bonito con toques de samba frutada, ¿eh? A ver, la segunda. Aquí. Esto tiene pinta de como hierbas andinas. Una cosecha, te diría, que viene claramente de la Pachamama. A ver, la tercera. ¡Uy, uy, 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 uy! ¡Uy! Esto huele a botella muy cara. ¡Uy, uy! Esto sé yo lo que huele. Esto huele a petrodólares, pero vamos. No, que va. Mucho petrodólar, pero como la denominación de origen española, no hay nada.
The place to be right now. We're going to get underway with Japan versus Germany. Germany versus Japan. Germany of Hagen Blom. Japan of Keisuke Shigedobu. A Group B battle. John Cottrell, my friend, this is the moment where I hand off responsibilities to you.
Against Japan, let's look at the two teams. We talked about a couple of players, more than a couple of players. Bloom, for me, very good. I really like the number 9, Imsak, as well. Terrific job for him. You've got the other Bloom as well, number 17, Senok. We've talked about so many of these players, and the keeper as well, Dresden. It's a good package for Germany, who really found form against the USA. As for Japan, Yamamoto is going to be that linchpin up front. He's going to have Toshiya around him. I think they are the two key players for the Japanese. Japan coming into this one, Anthony, well rested, unlike the Germans.
Yeah, Japan certainly gave Argentina a very tough time, so I really expect to see an improvement. Miyashita, the number 10, he could be a difference maker for the Asians, and Keisuke Shigenobu is good as well.
Toward the center circle. Well, here we go. A burst forward, and Japan have possession. It is Pablo, goalkeeper in support. These are the crucial stages, and Japan will have an early shooting chance, which they decide not to take. Pablo does, though, and produces the first save.
This goalkeeper is very good as well. The Japanese, Yusei Narita, who for me was the man of the match against Argentina.
Pablo goes round the long way, puts it just wide of a target, took a slight nick on its way in. Japanese.
Yeah, we were talking about the speed. This is the speed, the acceleration I was referring to from.
You see, what about going alone? Is there a hint of an offside there against Pablo? Won't matter anyway.
Huge saves from Daniel Dresden.
Okay.
It's going to be very, very tough for Japan to get
player out there. Pablo has seen plenty of possession, and one of the players we talked about now, Toshi, is back on. He goes first time. It's a great technique. It really struck that one well, the Japanese number 10, but put it wide of the target. Well, Germany have hardly had a touch so far, but we know how lethal they can be in front of goal. And here they come. It's a tame shot in the end from Sequinho.
Competition.
10, 9, 8.
Countdown from the referee. Keeper to keeper. Japan wanting to get hold of the rebound and do so. And that is a let-off for Germany, a real let-off. But Japan with the early running here.
Yeah, Germany.
Well, oh, Japan, and this is the Germans all over. Somehow that one squeezes into the back of the net. Celebrate. One-way traffic. Keeper got a thumb on it. But not enough to keep it yesterday evening. So less than 24 hours to recover.
Keeping in mind, up until minute 5, we have the scale up.
Keeper well positioned. That is the table as it stands.
Really high expectations as well.
Oh, driven in and then put well wide of a target. Japan.
What an absolute rocket from this guy right here. Look, Kuga Yokoyama. If that ball went in, John, it would have been the best, one of the best goals of the competition. Look at the curve on it.
That they have to keep a certain energy level up without blowing too many gaskets. And that's quick thinking, and that is Germany all over. It's just come off the pitch. Japan caught napping. Germany take a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's a goal there, John, from your favorite man, Imsak. He read this play very, very well. Got to it first. Great intervention, anticipation there, interception to get to it. The presidential penalties, of course, and the secret cards. Since Papa Plate is not here, if Germany activate that president penalty, it will be a shootout. Is a name of Turkish descent, and the C in Turkish is pronounced like CH, so Senocak.
Well, you learn something. Here come Japan, straight into this. Wonderful knee save as the flag, the arm was raised from.
Depends on the day of the week, my friend. Almost 2,000 people connected with us.
Japan, once again knocking on the door. Dressen, once again refusing to answer.
Yeah, Daniel Dressen, one of the goalkeepers of the competition. That save shows us exactly that, John, to our friends at UNICEF. They work in over 190 countries to protect and improve the lives.
Treading here to Germany by 2-0.
If you're watching us right now and you're listening to me, let us know where you're watching this game from. Where on planet Earth?
Uzbekistan.
Yes, if you're watching us from Uzbekistan, we got a lot of viewers in Uzbekistan. We want to know.
Japan side netting.
A busy, jam-packed Saturday here at the Trident Arena.
I think they've been good in the first half, and it just kind of went wrong in the second. We shall see. It's a packed schedule. It's a multi-universe, as I said. So many things can happen. That's wonderful trickery from Sequinho, but given away in the end. Japan trying to find a way through. A goal now could make all the difference. They can't get it.
To try and get them back into this game, let's see what it is.
Now, who is the choice?
Yeah, if I'm Japan, John,
Secret card.
of
Number
course,
10.
my star player, yeah, it would be Toshiya Yashita.
And I think our player, as it says in the bottom corner, first goal will. Germany leading here by 2-0. Senocak and Imsak. 2 goals which caught.
Yes, it is, my friend. 100% right. And I got a lot of stuff at kingsleague.pro. That is the website where you can get great merchandise, tickets. You can check out statistics of the competition. We have the predictor as well. Who's going to lose it? What are the surprise teams going to be? And you can also sync the cap. Share the link with friends and family. The more, the merrier.
An interesting vote at the bottom as well. Yeah, you know, I'm in the no section. Chances around.
Yeah, my friend, I'm in the no section as well. Let us know in the chat. Are you hoping for a three-way tie in this Group B? Down 37% say yes. Look, we got Patrick here, one of our viewers, saying yes, of course. Let us know in the chat. Do you want a three-way tie in this Group B? This is a clear foul. Ouch.
So far, the rub of the green has gone the Germans' way now. Can Japan find their way through? Well,
keeping in mind, a 2-goal lead is not a whole lot, to say the least, in this universe.
Germany, as this one is played over the top, the attempt at a header is missed completely. Germany.
3 minutes of that second half. The dice play.
And let's not forget Germany in action only yesterday evening. They've hardly had any time whatsoever to recover. That could be a factor as this game wears on. Good challenge to win the ball back for the Europeans. Japan, bright start here at 2 sucker punches, see them trailing by 2-0. Closing in on the 15-minute mark. A referee decides it's a free kick into the area. Bit of a sandwich.
Yeah, 2 German players just squeezing there.
Now, Toshiya has also walked away. It's driven in low, but again.
Tickets on our website, kingsleague.pro. We're not only going to have the final, we're going to have, before the final, a strict kit. Almost 2,000 people connected with us. The numbers keep rising. That's always good. Let us know where you're watching the game from, guys. If you're enjoying the game, if you're enjoying the commentary.
Germany in their white shirts, leading here by 2-0. Given away, Germans haven't had a sniff on goal since their second strike on target. They need to dig in here. It drops to Dresden.
High press there for Japan that almost paid off.
Across the area, Mutombo took his eye off the ball, trying to be just a little bit too flamboyant.
And he's the guy who applies oil or lotion to his body so that opponents can't grab him, much like Adama Traore. I remember Adama Traore from his time at Wolverhampton. Just a little bit, just a little bit.
It's interesting, isn't it, how they want to apply that to the skin when it's the shirts or the shorts. That's given away. Chance here for Germany to profit, and they do so. A rare mistake by the Germans, faffing about in the back line, and they have paid the price.
Competition. The mistake there from Danny Bloom. This is the guy who had the golazo yesterday.
Yeah, we were talking about the physical and mental fatigue of the Germans. Well, maybe that's what happened just there. But it was a gift, and it was well taken.
Spanish camp in the corner there with DJ Mario and Sparcito.
Has he got the strength to throw it onto the pitch? He has, and it's 3 against 3.
3v3, that is how the first 3 minutes.
Well, here we go for the second half. Look out for the goals. Referee didn't like what he saw.
Usually we get some goals in these first few minutes. Hopefully that happens.
Germany probing early on. As a junior, never really got hold of it. And everybody racing back as it fails, did it? It had the trajectory.
Dia there, but just a little too much power from the goalkeeper. You see Narita, he got the angle right. Too strong.
Germany again with options forward. Brazil Junior heavily involved. Sequinho needs a bit of movement. He's got movement to his left. Good stop from the Japanese keeper, who came out bravely.
Agata coming up next. 4 more games after this one. A lot of good stuff ahead of us. I'm looking forward to it.
Japan again missing the target. Pulled well wide. Again, Germany on attack. 3 outfield players. No goalkeeper. Got to make it count. Brazil Junior. He took his time. Here's a shooting opportunity, but it's mishit. Now Japan with 3 outfield players. Pablo. Support and options. So close to giving them the lead. As something.
Yeah, what a rocket here. Right foot from Hazuki Hamamoto. Japan denied by the medal. Germany saved by the medal.
Created that space again. Did it take?
8, 7,
Good run forward. Good opportunity, but again, wasted. Brazo Jr. failing to keep the ball down. Rocket shot again, the keeper in the way. And, well, Anthony, the goals we were kind of expecting did not come.
come on.
Crucial stage. Big moment here. And it's all so finely balanced between Germany and Japan.
For a split second on the drone, we really love to see our viewers, the lovers of Kings League across planet Earth, enjoying these games, and of course the commentary that comes with it.
Now Japan seeing a lot of the ball here.
Viewers checking in from England, John. Will you?
Tough old match against the USA now here. Wanting to make progress in the Kings universe. Well, here they come again. Very, very tight angle, and maybe he could have looked around him, Imsak, in an exceptional number 9 for Germany, but I think perhaps there were...
Good right-footed finish from Imsak, just waiting for the ball to bounce neatly in front of him. Are you hoping for a three-way tie in this Group B? Let us know in the chat.
Japan can't quite connect.
But basically it's pretty even, almost split down the middle.
Again picked off. Again it's Hako. Now Japan do have options. The layoff wasn't the best. Toshiya, it's been fairly quiet as he dinks his ball over the top. Still the player that Japan want to get on the end of the ball. Who can punch a way through a free, well, I thought they were on the way. And clear shirt pulling as well, can be no argument. Very little now to choose between these two sides as Germany streak away forwards. No way through on these players in white shirts. Could have appealed for a handball there. Instead it's Japan who break. Over hit, and a reminder to sink your...
You see Junichi Kato there, keeping in mind Japan still have their presidential penalty. Junichi Kato's 1 for 2, scored against the US.
Slid forward, no joy.
And of course their secret card as we're closing in on minute 30. A good game thus far, very even battle.
Yeah, right now, little to choose between the two as Japan surge forward. Fine challenge.
Yeah, what
Sak
a way.
couldn't get it from under his feet.
What a way there from Jelicic, the number 6, to get his foot in the way.
When Sak grabs the right angle, the first card of the match.
Ishigenobu. Germany are going to have the upper hand here. They're going to play a man up for the next 2 minutes because of this challenge right here. Yet no contact on the ball there. This is a foul as clear as daylight. Not quite sure it was enough for a yellow card, but certainly a foul.
Yeah, we have seen some crunching challenges, and the Japanese are a lot more physical than people give them credit for. Can Germany take advantage? Well, they can't. Smashed into the wall. Think down that right-hand channel.
And Japan have activated their president penalty, Junichi Kato. And he's got his bodyguards there. Junichi Kato in the zone. Things almost getting heated between the bodyguards there, who are content creators here in Brazil. There he is, Junichi Kato. one of the most popular live streaming creators in Japan, known online as Unko-chan. He's got a huge presence on Twitch and YouTube. He's the president of Murash FC, a team that has competed in the King's World Cup of Clubs.
And he has a chance to give Japan the lead. Well, skies it. The build-up was decent enough. He had the bodyguard to protect him. The bodyguard, though, couldn't save him when he lifted that one well off target. And how costly will that prove to be?
At a president penalty in this competition. He scored a great goal against the US, but then two ensuing miss.
Goes into the pelters. That one skied, and of course you have to deal with the adrenaline in these match days. Japan make amends for it very, very quickly. Hako, who stepped in.
Japan go from 2-0 down to 3-2 up. What a first-time low laser from Yuya Hakozaki. This one right here, no chances for Daniel Dressen. Japan take the lead, and they are really entangling this Group B.
By the Germans when they look so solid. To let the Japanese back into the game, the double goal. Good layoff. Good drive across the area. Now the Japanese are digging in.
That game will be played at 5 p.m. local time here in Brazil.
Good opportunity, but nodded wide of the target. Bloom at Argentina-USA match, and for me, is even hard to predict.
Yeah, the US been convincing thus far. I think that game is wide open. Anything can happen between the Argentines and the Americans.
Here, Japan with the noses in front and going for more.
What an absolute rocket from Pablo Miura. A very, very potent left foot. And Daniel Dressen just able to...
Japan in front. Again, we go back to the fact that Germany played yesterday, maybe only 15 or so hours as this one was driven across the area, and Dressen again to bait. A little bit of an entanglement between these two.
Oh my God.
Presidential penalty for Germany. In other words, a shootout, since Papa Plate is checking in remotely. This is a player who's got a really powerful shot, the number 7 there, Kuga Yokoyama.
This is the time to change that stat. Got 5 seconds. Pulls it to his left. Keeper comes for it and does the business. Sequinho has put the Germans right. They needed something. They looked like they'd kind of run out of steam just a little bit. They drilled it low.
Lovely left-footed finish there from Sequinho. We have seen that left foot pack a punch.
Dress downfield. Germany stretched. Good defensive work from them. Ball played over the top. Chances for Germany have kind of dried up, really. They've got that goal from Sequinho from a shootout. Good work from Japan again. Good defensive work from the Germans. That noise will tell you we are about to see a card very, very shortly.
Yeah, Germany have activated their secret card.
Quick thinking, Imsak. Is the referee pulling it?
The final one of the game, what is it?
This is huge. Really is huge.
It is a joker, so this just might tip the scales.
Penalty, maybe?
In Germany's favor. If I'm Germany, that's what I'm selecting. A PK.
The camera's on Imsak. It isn't going to be him. Now this is absolutely massive here. Brazo Jr. needs to find the net for Germany. And he does so. Cool as a cucumber to slot that ball home. Now Germany, with 35 minutes on the clock, are back in the driving seat.
What a game, John.
Ball just off the penalty spot. You know, those little run-ups and that dink in the air, I always get a bit worried when I see a player doing that, but we tick seconds off the clock. The all crucial 36-minute mark. If Germany can hang on, they are in a good position. But we have seen teams come back. Brazil of note, and that countdown in the background will tell you we're heading to match ball situation.
Toshia had a teammate wide open down the center. Happened. We have entered match ball moment, John. It's coming up soon, and this race, Germany just need one more goal to seal the deal.
Well, here we go. Referee instantly stepping in. We do get this quite often. And the clash of heads. Perfection. This is the clash of heads. Sack on Kazuki Hamamoto. Get your votes in for the MVP. Use the name. And Sack looking on. It's been an up and down match here between Germany and Japan. Good start from the Europeans. Japan bouncing back, and then Germany, when they needed to, in the final few moments, in the driving seat.
They got over 3,000 people joining us.
Kazuki Hamamoto back on his feet and winding up his teams just to give them that little bit of explanation. Japan in their blue know that they cannot afford to concede here. Brazil did it against Qatar. They came from behind in a very similar situation, so it can be done. This one sails over. Somehow stayed out initially, and Japan bounce back. The Germans raise the arm. They want an offside. Japan on a couple of occasions. There's the first, lobbed over. There's the second. Somehow found its way in. Drama here as Japan find themselves on level this afternoon. Maybe wary from that game against the USA, but still in it, and now having to dig very, very deep, knowing that a mistake will prove costly. Here they come. Here is the chance for the Germans, and they put it wide. Epi was there. A golden opportunity.
Game as close as this, you cannot miss these chances. Japan on this offensive drop.
Japan electing to keep the keeper. Two outfield players. A line of three white shirts for Germany.
Look at Junichi Kato in the corner there, he's spraying.
They've got three white shirts out there for Germany, only two for the Japanese so far, so a little bit of confusion.
One play, guys. One play out, guys.
Ref insisting that
goalkeeper, guys. Goalkeeper.
Fewer player out there. Again, we haven't seen this before throughout the tournament.
What an absolute mess. That went from 4v4 to 2v2 in a few minutes. In a few seconds, Robert.
Yeah, I think the Japanese, at one point the Japanese had one fewer player than they should have had, but now this is the big moment here. The next goal will clinch it. Here, he's got wonderful skills. He's in on goal for himself. Dressen's there. Magnificent stop again. A little bit winded between Japan and Germany. Let's just see the shot on goal. Clutching his chest,
this guy.
just giving his side just that little. He will favour the left foot. Sekino can't go anywhere. Still can't go anywhere. Japan have it back now. Germany here are exposed. Keeper comes, had to make that decision. Dressen quickly off his line.
Almost 42 minutes on the clock right now, keeping in mind the longest game of the nations thus far was that Brazil versus Qatar. That was only settled in minute 48.
Which is a very similar situation. Toshia goes alone. Now what? They've taken two. Saw has been helped back onto his feet. Two outfield players for Germany. Been told that they've got to move it forward. There's the ball. There's the ball forward. Can they hit it? No, they can't. They've got to keep. And Japan can drive forward.
Yeah, they only have 10 seconds. That's important to keep in mind.
9, 8.
Now they might not need the full 10 seconds as it goes wide of the target. Can Germany find that way through? Sequinho.
9, 8.
We may not need him. Sequinho, there's the back heel, there's the dink over! Germany take it in spectacular style! The right-footed little lob as a keeper committed himself, and the Germans have made it very, very hard, but in the end, they punch a way through, and Sequinho is lifted onto the shoulders.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the Trident Arena. It is now time for game number 2 of match day 3, January 10th, a Saturday here at Sao Paulo, Brazil. Mexico versus Indonesia. Mexico of Jose Askenazi against Indonesia of the goalkeeper Leonardo Pasautaya. Reliable goalkeeper known as the last wall. Let's have a look at the lineups. Everyone you see here, almost everyone, has scored in this competition. After that 8-2 drubbing over Team India, only Sanchez, Diego Martinez, and Martin Cani have not found the back of the net. Obed Martinez, Alexis Silva, Martin Lara, Askenazi, players to look out for on this Mexican side. Semi-finalists of the nations in Italy. Last year, as I said, here are Indonesia. Reza Yamani has 3 goals. He's the man to look out for. Well, now the coaches and team managers will be selecting the secret card. On one side, you saw there, gravity will be doing its thing. The ball will be falling from the sky, and as John says, we're going to begin the dash for cash. There it is, my friend, underway with Mexico versus Indonesia, a Group A battle. Usually we get a few goals in the first 5 minutes. That's when we have to scale up, the battle royale scale up. Over Saudi Arabia, we never know what can happen in this competition. Here come Indonesia. Here's Muhammad Nazil. And they draw first blood. It's Ahmadiani to fire the Southeast Asians into the lead. Is the upset going to happen yet again?
Well, Mexico exposed yet again. This is not going to be easy for Mexico by any stretch of the imagination.
Askenazi has got support on the left-hand side. Monterde off the metal. A left-footed laser from the goalkeeper that finds the woodwork. And the goal didn't count. There was an offside on the play. But here they come once again. Now vying for that first goal. Here's Ahmadiani. Here's Nazil. He was the MVP of the last game. Yanni back towards Nazil. Give and go. Just a little too long there. Monterde to restart the counter-attack. Here's Obed Martinez. Askenazi on the left-hand side. Askenazi! Team Mexico break the deadlock, and they draw first blood. Number 4 for him in the competition. Martinez is going to claim the assist, and Mexico are ahead. What a start to the Batur. He's the player who had that great play in the previous game. Here's Jordi Rinaldi. Almost 2.5 minutes into this game, an exhilarating start. Fatur, what a mistake there. Here come Mexico. Ashkenazi 1v1. He's going to make it 2-0. Mexico have 2. Ashkenazi has 2. What a start for Indonesia, as Mexico double their lead. What a run from Ashkenazi to beat the goalkeeper, and then the easy. Left-hand side now for Fatur. Mexico close themselves up at the back. Indonesia trying to punch through. Here's Jordi. Fatur on the left-hand side, or rather right-hand side here with Ahmad Yani. Unable to beat Ashkenazi. Trying to accelerate down that left wing, dispossessed. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen, let us know who you're rooting for, what you think of the competition. It's a great long ball, the header inside. It's picked out of the sky by Nazil. Alex Montiel, the Scorpion Dorado, who's right next door to us. Here in booth number 8, here come Mexico. Martinez accelerating on his left foot. He drives it in, blocked. And Mexico have the corner kick. There he is. Eddie Sanchez to take the corner kick from the left-hand side. He drives it into traffic, back post. Way too much power on it. This is the other Martinez, Obed Martinez. Mexico on the right-hand side. Here's Martin Lara. Ashkenazi joining the group, now with 5 goals to his name. Here's the through ball, the left-footed shot from Renato Castillo by Muhammad Nazil. Here's the replay. You saw Atta Halili, Juli Uribe. Here come Indonesia, slicing their way down the left. Here's Abdulaziz.
Yeah, these games going out in different languages, English, Italian, French, Arabic, Spanish, of course.
And Portuguese, we must not forget. Here's Van Per. Tries to beat Camelo, unable to do so, but at the expense.
Maybe a bit soft, that free kick. Academic now.
You saw some of the streamers there for Mexico. Natalia Mekiz and Alana. Here's Castillo, landed on frame. What a save from Muhammad Nazil. We'll look at the replay, the left-footed laser from Castillo. Indonesia to restart, looking for a goal to get themselves back into this game. So far, Mexico are doing a great job defending. There's the effort from Fausan. Been across and out of bounds. Here's the replay. Nice angle there captured from our drone. Our drone constantly flying over the turf. Here at the shootout against Saudi Arabia. Huge shout out to our friends at the Best Acai. Usually after this shout out, I get some acai. So if you're listening to me, you can send it right up to booth number 7. Here come Mexico. Lara goes for the effort. It's saved. Mexico restart. Monterde able to pick out a teammate. Nice work there from Carlos Camelo. Accelerating forward. He pulls the trigger. ¡Qué golazo, qué golazo, qué golazo! Right foot on it. What a great goal for Mexico as they now lead by a trio of goals. Running straight through Indonesia.
Yeah, not the cleanest of strikes, but he won't mind about that. Kind of swung at it on his right.
I think one thing we can agree on, John, that Mexican loss to Saudi Arabia was a wake-up call. This Indonesia, not yet the Indonesia we saw against Saudi Arabia. Mexico want more accelerating. Martinez tried to drive it across. Here's Diego!
Doors still, but I just feel that the next goal here
will be playing tomorrow. And of course, you can expect, I think, a huge win from Saudi Arabia after Mexico put 18 goals past the Indians. Here come Indonesia, right-hand side. Lovely work there from Monterde to get to it.
Right at the start of the match when Yanni found the net. Now his team trailing by 3.
Good to see, and a Mexican flag. I wonder if he is Mexican, because we have a lot of Brazilians, of course, rooting for other nations. Interception there from Van Per. There's the effort, and there's the save from Monterde.
Still have not given up the ghost here.
Corner kick driven in, there's the header! Sensational save from Monterde. And Alexis Silva is on the pitch. Here's the replay. In the corner there you see Rivers and Escorpion Dorado for Indonesia. Here in Mexico, right-hand side, Diego, he's got the overlapping run, cut back. I don't think David Junco was expecting that ball.
It just bounced off his chest. Although in that kind of position, perhaps he should have been expecting it.
Back in 2013, 2014. Here's Martin Cani picking out a teammate on the left-hand side. David Junco slicing his way through. Almost able to go all the way. Finding those spaces and infiltrating the Mexican defense. Perhaps now on this run, left-hand side, is Fausan. Through ball. Mexico win it back. Camilo sends it away. Askenazi does the honors. Keeping in mind, Atta Halilintar is the only president thus far in the competition to kick 2 and miss 2 penalties. So he'll be looking to redeem himself. Here's Carlos Camelo. He's got the support on the right-hand side. Davies, back post. 5,000 people. Here come Indonesia on the left-hand side. Fatur tried to bend it into the top corner there. The idea was good, the execution not so much. Indonesia will be looking to capitalize at this moment of the game to try and get...
Picked his way through to make it number 3. But they're not yet dead and buried, Indonesia. Need to produce better passes than that, though.
He's got options on the right-hand side. The long ball for Alexis Silva. Look at that chested control. He's got the strength. Here's Davies. Support on the right-hand side from Askenazi. Pepe Askenazi. 5 goals now in the competition. Yeah, he had that great save off the header from the corner kick, but that was about it. Alexis Silva hits it first time! That would have been a wonder goal, a rocket!
Yeah, he's earning his corner. It was a wonderful layoff from Alexis Silva, who really is a big unit. Does that come off the shoulder of the keeper? I think it did.
Less than 30 seconds before we wrap up this first half. It's Canib. Canelo to play with Tona. A good through ball on that left-hand side for Davies. Works his way inside, pulls the trigger! Mexico just continue to pick Indonesia apart. A lovely individual goal from Davies Junco. He's got his 2nd of the competition. How about this, John?
Just found that little bit of room. And for me, that is a real hammer blow for Indonesia, right on the stroke of half-time as well, just when you do not want to come.
Now it's time for the dice roll over at booth 15. Junichi Kato, the president of Team Japan, will be in charge of it. What's it going to be? My favorite, John. 2v2 for the first 3 minutes of to start off things for Mexico. The ball falls out of the cage. Van Per didn't even go for the contest there. He knew he wouldn't have a chance against this guy, Alexis Silva. Here come Mexico looking to make it 6. Here's Renato Castillo. He's got a great left foot. Pressured by Van Per on that right wing. Alexis Silva, can he drive it in? Still going, Silva! Mexico have 6. Alexis Silva scores his first goal of the competition. His 4th goal of the competition, excuse me. Brazil just a tad bit short there, couldn't get to it. Mexico start off the second.
Yeah, it's becoming one-sided already just after the break. Indonesia needs to be back here.
Van Per still going. Lovely run there from Van Per. Indonesia have their first goal. Van Per has his third of the competition, producing a reaction.
Yeah, maybe the top player for Indonesia, Van Per.
Here come Mexico once again. This is Martin Lara. He's got the support from Castillo. Back towards Lara on his left foot. Castillo going. Lara, the easy tap in. Oh, that was lovely. Greatly worked by the two players. Martin Lara gets on the score sheet as well. Mexico just continue. 7-1. That's a scoreline that's somewhat familiar here in Brazil.
Well, we were closing in on that total. They should, at the very least, get double figures for the second game in a row. Poor old Indonesia.
The Indonesian attack is halted. Here come Mexico. Martinez.
4, 5.
He's got support over on the right. Back towards Martinez. Left foot. Just over the crossbar there. That's his nickname.
That shot the rush because of the countdown from the referee.
From Indonesia. The attack is halted in his tracks. Minute 23. 22. Not bad at all.
That might just come in handy.
Here come Indonesia trying to reduce the damage here. Here's Dylan, one of the players who scored against Saudi Arabia. Pink gear, is that something you would do, John?
That's me all over. You just can't see how Indonesia can come back here. It is the King's universe, of course, and anything could happen.
Yeah, the universe of possibilities. Here come Indonesia. It is the through ball for Yamani. Lovely piece of defending there from Carlos Camelo to get his body in the way. Kani, good pass inside for Eddie Sanchez, the number 13. Camelo, through ball on the left wing. Martinez, left foot, back post.
And then Mexico went down the other end, and soon we're on the way.
Nice little touch inside for Castillo on his left foot. Back heel touch. Indonesia win it back. Step overs from Reza Yamani. Mexico able to regroup defensively. We're closing in on minute 26. Nice drone angle here, flying over the pitch at the Trident Arena. A couple Indonesian flags in the background there. We have a president penalty on the Mexican side. Alex Montiel, aka the Scorpion Dorado, is already making his way. There he is. Alex Montiel, he is one of the presidents of Velus Caligari in Kings and Kings League Mexico.
Well, every day is a 7-1, a phrase which came into use in Brazil back in 2014 after that loss to Germany in the semi-finals in the World Cup. Now, are we about to see that scoreline removed and make it 8 for the Mexicans?
Is Scorpion Dorado. Another president to go 2 for 2. Right-footed finish, sliding it into the corner.
Are we going to see it? Maybe not. He kind of bounced himself off the turf, scoring the last penalty. Kind of a welly, isn't it? Just swung that right peg.
Germany scored 10 yesterday against the US. Here's a through ball for Alexis Siu with a little layoff there. So intelligent. Carlos Camelo, very brave from Brazil to get his body in the way, but Mexico win it back. Here's Davies. Obed Martinez. The turn, goal line cut back. It rolls across the face of goal. And we have a secret card for Indonesia. What's it going to be?
It would have to be a very special secret card to do that, I think.
Double goal for Indonesia.
It is a double goal, so if Indonesia score
Secret card.
in the next 4 minutes, we're going to go from 8-1. Keeping in mind Atta Halilintar still to take his presidential penalty. Sideline throw. Eddie goes down. The referee says no penalty kick for Mexico. Indonesia, I'm going to need a replay. Maybe this will clarify things. Yeah, that's not a penalty kick. Eddie tried to make the most of the situation, but the ref was not having it.
Well, I'm not sure the keeper got a hand on the ball.
Checking in progress.
Checking in progress.
Okay.
VAR review, puede ser que me equivoqué. Maybe he did se equivocó, right? Maybe he did get it wrong.
Yeah, I don't think the keeper got a touch on the ball. It says he races in. Does the
Bajo las
keeper
reglas de
touch
América,
it?
100% es un penal.
Yeah, it's that right foot right there. See that one?
Sí, güey, porque Eddie
Caught
va
on the
directo al balón, hasta se le ven los
thigh
ojos
of
buscando el
Leonardo
balón.
Pasautaya.
Ya cualquier contacto así en América ya lo cuenta como penal.
And
Yeah,
had the keeper got to it, I think he would have been okay, but he doesn't. I don't think the Mexican player would have reached the ball anyway, but I reckon they could overturn this one.
In the corner there we see Rivers and Alex Montiel. A few moments ago we saw Natalia Emekis and Alena. After VAR review, it's a penalty kick for Mexico. Blowout. Yeah, Leonardo with the foul on Eddie, and all the competition is first of the game. Minute 28:35. Here's Martinez left foot. There was never any doubt, was there? The goalkeeper went the right way, but it was wonderfully taken. Mexico make it.
For Mexico, the goal machine of this tournament, about to make it double figures for 2 games in a row. I don't think they're going to get to the 18 mark they did before.
Mexico right now have a 23 goal difference.
Bottom left-hand corner says a win for Mexico is first place, or what a scoreline though for Mexico. What a poor day for Indonesia.
Mexico want more. Is Pepe dispossessed by Peter Jr. There's Atta Halilintar. Social media personality, content creator, celebrity, actor, singer, rapper, entrepreneur. Mr. YouTuber Asia in 2018. His channel has over 30 million subscribers, billions of views, but no goal at the Kings World Cup of Nations. Can he change that?
He's desperate to do that, isn't he?
He takes a deep breath. Here's Atta Halilintar, left foot! And he is denied by Moises Daba. Make that 0 for 3. And he might not get a fourth.
Read it very easily. In fact, he moves across before that ball is released.
Increíble,
Perfect height.
No, pero capaz ya lo
And
tenía
I'm
pensado
just
en su
getting
cabeza,
word
voy a
from
tirar
our
a este.
production, or rather tomorrow, right, since India and Saudi Arabia are playing
Penalty
tomorrow.
for Mexico.
Everything's just working Mexico's way. They have a penalty, a chance to enter double digits. If they score this, you're going to have 28 goals. This is Diego Martinez to try and score his first goal of the competition. He steps up to the spot and he delivers left foot on the ball. One of the few players that had scored yet finally finds the back of the net. Mexico, 50 goals in the Kings League. Mexico, he finds the back of the net for the first time in Brazil.
So my reckoning is Martin Cani, Eddie Sanchez, the only
Time in Brazil.
So my reckoning is Martin Cani, Eddie Sanchez, the only.
Kelvin Oliveira and Sequinho. It's
A
a
la verga,
header
qué golazo,
goal.
Pepe.
Now we have two real headers in
No,
the
otra.
competition. Indonesia get one back. Kelvin Oliveira and Siquinho. It's
A
a
la verga,
header
qué golazo,
goal.
Pepe.
Now we have two real headers in
No,
the
otra.
competition. Indonesia get one back.
Cosa así, otra cosa así, que salgas volando.
11-2.
Yeah,
A 24 goal difference. Keeping in mind, if you have three teams tied in the number of wins, the goal difference does not settle it, okay? Alexis Silva overlapping run. Pepe drives it in.
A ver cómo se ve.
I wonder if Mexico have time to equal that.
34 minutes on the clock. A little too cheeky there from Castillo. Indonesia win it back. Here's Van Per. Dinks it back. Indonesia dispossessed Mexico. On this guy right here, Fandi Permana, aka Van Per.
Yeah, a little bit of.
They'll be playing tomorrow. Here's the effort from range, a rocket, forcing Moises Taba to produce a great save. Let's have a look at the replay on
Mira,
frame.
el que te va a salir más barato, nada más.
Davies recovers for Mexico, sets it down nicely. Goes for the long pass. It is a good one. Castillo!
Bandera rosa.
And that's
Tirándose.
a lovely header, isn't it? Steering it back. Grabs his first goal of the competition, or rather of the game, but 80% of that goal belongs to Davies Junco, and a sensational assist. What a header, and a sensational assist. What a header. Mexico have 13, just like that. Pepe Askenazi has got 4. In other words, he becomes the top scorer. I mean, it's difficult, John, to keep track of this many goals. It's an absolute shootout.
18, but I would say that 14 goals is not a bad haul.
The deal. The ball drops. Martinez recovers. Lara restarts with Camelo. Good ball for Martinez. Pressured by two players, he escapes down the left. Martinez! A rocket off the metal.
Well, Mexico in the last couple of minutes have just been knocking in the goals for fun. Reminder to vote for your choice of MVP. At the bottom, use the name.
The back post, it's a great effort there from Fatur. If we get to the triple shootout, then of course we'll explain things a little bit better further down the line. Eddie Sanchez, he's got the support from Renato. Castillo, Eddie. Martinez to his left, here's Martinez. Here's Castillo. Huge shout out to the peeps at the best acai, bringing us some delicious acai. Always a very important time here. Here come Mexico, deflected shot, it goes wide. Corner kick towards Castillo. I think a frozen sludge is a great description, my friend. Here's Martinez. Back towards Castillo on his left foot. Very, very cheeky. Here's Lara. Martinez, first time. Castillo! Lovely team goal to settle it, to seal the deal for Team Mexico. They beat Indonesia 14-2. Castillo with his second of the game, his fourth of the tournament. Mexico have 2 wins. Indonesia also have 2 wins. If Saudi Arabia beat India, it is going to be a triple shootout between Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Indonesia. All right, John. Welcome back, everyone, to the Trident Arena. John, France versus Poland. I hand it off to you, buddy.
Well, the action is coming thick and fast. There's hardly a chance to get some of these delicious snacks down your neck, because we're rolling into more football. France against Poland. Poland, I feel, a tad unfortunate in their performances.
Yeah, on one side, Grégory Campi, the 49-year-old French manager from Monaco. On the other, the head coach for Poland.
Poland in their white. And here's the race to the middle as that ball drops straight onto the deep, and already a clash. We have seen this a couple of times in football, where you pick up lots of injuries to athletes hurtling forward towards the centre, eyes on the ball, not always aware of the opposition. The first half they tend to do well. Second half is when it goes wrong. Zapala is the keeper, drills it not far wide of a target. Says passing the halfway line. Keeper on keeper, and it is wonderfully driven from Lisek, who has a fabulous finish on it.
Doesn't get any better than that. A triple shootout in this Group C, depending on the scenario, John.
Well, another quick goal. Poland responding immediately. Linka, the man who's been patched up, none the worse for wear as he drills this in low.
Right off the get-go, that's what we're getting.
Especially at this point, Lisek thwarted on that occasion. Kucharski is now on the pitch for the Poles. Two outfield players on either side as it bounces just wide of a target, allowed to drift forward. Options to his right and left. A second acres of space. Ball just overplayed. France starting from deep. Martins. Lisek. First time ball across the area. Drilled in low from a tight angle. And the goals continue to rain in. Moussa Sow.
A great start for France. Moussa Sow is going to claim his first goal of the competition. And what a start for the goalkeeper.
France leading by 2-1. Here is the key player. Layoff though to the keeper. Poland spreading it down the flanks. Linka. A breather for the two sets of players as Lisek held on to it momentarily. Zapala a bit short. And France here looking to extend their leads. The footwork is good enough. Whereas the finish, it's charged down. They pondered in front of goal, the side in blue.
They just took too long to make up their mind. Should have tapped it in earlier. It could have been 3-1 France easily after that.
4 minutes gone.
8,
already up
7,
to 6 against 6.
5, 4, 3.
Long range shot as the keeper sprawling. Sow, who scored goal number 2, was the player who went. Table in the left-hand corner. Italy still to play. Likewise Algeria. Poles trying to pick their way through against a stubborn French backline.
Mon français, ça va? Ça fait longtemps. Tu parles très bien français.
Oh, they're happy.
Yeah, that's Michel Bastos, played for Sao Paulo.
Drilled in. Now Lisek. Give it away. And Poland closing down the doors. Sak unable to find a way through. Imbula down on the turf.
Stop ball, stop ball.
Just getting into it.
Just to remind our viewers, up until minute 17, the teams can use the president penalties and the secret cards.
A lull in the proceedings here. Both sides don't want to overcommit, don't want to make too many mistakes early on. Poland using down this left-hand channel. The shot, early goals. Linker for Poland, then the sec was the on the score sheet. Decent long ball forward, just over here in the end.
On a pris l'apéro à Lille. La dernière fois, ça fait longtemps.
Yeah, they're still pleased. That expression might change now. It's wonderfully curled in Poland. Back in business here. Picked up, comes on for Poland. A bit of a wrestling match there. Kuszarski picks his spot wonderfully.
Yeah, the first goal for Kamil Kuszarski in the competition. Lovely work there.
Still very early doors here. This is Scalo with the throw inside the area, headed well clear in the end. Couldn't take it in his stride. Now Poland working it forward and driven in low with some real power from this. You expect so much more from him. It's his first
side. We expect more from Norbert Jasak for Poland on the other, almost scoring his 5th goal of the competition on that finish.
Drilled it low as that one is drilled wide. Game just begins. Two sides prepared to take their time as a little bit of a layoff. Deep across the area. Have they got to finish it, the side in white? Well, that's a nice idea to drive it in low, but no takers in a white shirt. Very even right now between these two. Can one of these two teams really get to grips with this contest? 13 gone. It rounds the defender, but into the body of the keepers for the Poles on that occasion. Given away. Now France. Good opportunity to drive it in, and France do exactly that. A little bit of a lull in the game, but it's the French. And Kogia came up with a finish in the end. Had a lot of time. In fact, Mbula was who knocked it in.
For our viewers, you might recall him from his time in La Liga, Ligue 1, the Premier League, played for Olympique de Marseille. Over 1,600 people watching us right now, please.
All over the top. Well, that was a wonderful attempt on goal. Again, the metalwork coming to the rescue. From the most acutest of angles, Poland survive a real scare. Good first-time touch. Poles wanting to take this match to the French and struggling a little to do so. Lenka knocks it in. Header is well plucked out.
For the Polish national team at the Euros in 2008. Born in Brazil in 1982.
Poland pressing back the French. Lead here by 3 goals to 2. Lofted ball forward. Poland a little bit exposed. There's a French shirt available. It was Mbula. Ball never reached him.
That the players can use the president penalties and the secret card. Speaking of the president penalty, Adil Hamim.
Whizzers wide.
36 games, 1 goal for Le Bleu. He also won the UEFA Europa League with Sevilla. in 2016, spent some time at Valencia, AC Milan, Olympique de Marseille. He is the president of Wolfpack FC in Kings League France.
Yeah, and a change of booth as well. He was alongside us, banging almost. I think he's going to break the doors down a few games ago. We've got the Mexicans next to us now. Now, can he extend the French lead? Takes his time and drills it low into the bottom corner, and you'd expect nothing less from this man here with his record as well as a professional player. That's the kind of stuff they never forget.
Here's the replay into the side net there. Here's the replay into the side net there.
And picked up a little bit of dust as France now begin to take real control. Penalty followed by a quick goal. He's already back in his booth. Goals to 2. And Border pulls it across. Good first touch. Gugui with a goal to make it 5-2 to France.
It's same number of wins as Italy, who of course will be playing Algeria in the final.
17 gone. France beginning to take a grip onto this match. And goals count now for double jeopardy perhaps for the Poles. Of course, if they can get themselves. France, meanwhile, could extend the lead in this tie. Picked up in midfield. Kazak, quietish, and Poland really need the number 10 to make an impression. The way through. France retaining possession. Prodded across the area, drilled in low. Poland there, a little bit static. 18 minutes gone.
A.K. Labidi. There's a who's 1 for 2 in the presidential penalties.
Yeah, they're looking a little bit glum in the Polish booth. This game slipping away from them, but there's time, of course, to bounce back. Creating a space, goes one way, then the other, tries to set up a teammate. Before the break, so either one of these two could be real tonic. The technique was exceptional, being given a run out, so he is in possession now. Poland pressing, France need to get rid of it. Can't do so. Keeper can send it clear. France play themselves out of a little bit of a hole as the white shirts steam forward, try to apply the pressure. Goal now for France. Would really put them in a fabulous position. Goal for Poland will give them a lifeline, and that's exactly what happens. Well, the man we wanted to see more of delivers the goods at the perfect time, hides it home just before the break, and just like that, a scoreline is far better from Poland's perspective. Both benches, we're going to get the dice in a second.
Bastos will be in charge of it again. Many seasons at Lyon in the French First Division. He is an idol at the French club. He was the starting left back for Brazil at the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa under Dunga. 2v2. That is how the first 3 minutes of the second half will be played.
Well, here we go, second half. And I say a real physical battle. Poland just about come out on top in their white shirts, red shorts. This man has given his side a lifeline. At the end of that first half, Kazak, France, a little bit exposed. They don't want to see this man in possession because we know how lethal he is. Keeper commits. Can they get the ball out? Now, France, if they want to strike it first time, which they do so, and it slowly rolls in, and that's quick thinking from the French, pouncing on the mistake in the end of Sano. Resolves that 2-goal cushion.
The goal was scored by Jonathan Kojia, the number 22. He scored and then immediately went off, which of course makes things difficult for us.
Even though we are right above it, and again Poland responds remarkably quickly. There's just no time, is there, for any kind of replay here.
Third of the competition. He's got that great left foot time and time again. You have got to be kidding me. What a goal.
Well, in this second period, but not quite at the pace. But this man, this goalkeeper, sweet strike from him. Well, 7-5 it is. 5-4 became from the break, and expect more here. Keeper's committed again. Good footwork. Goal line stoppage. And driven this time, it's going to go off target.
Had his second for France. And before that, Jonathan Kojia, the former international player for Ivory Coast.
And again another goal. It had to be powerhoused in by Jazat, the distinctive number 10, with his fair share of the goals, and it's between France and Poland. They're set. Keeper brings him down. Well, the appeal for the penalty seemed to take forever. I thought he got clattered into. Oh, did he get a touch of the ball?
Checking in progress.
VAR intervention, possible PK. One goalkeeper.
I think they're going to give it a
contact with the other. Yeah, they might be giving. You see the reaction from Rami in the corner.
Natural enough. I'm not sure he touched the ball. I don't think he got a touch of the ball. No. See on this replay. And I think Lisette was very clever there. And I don't think Zapala got enough on it. But then he throws himself to the ground, the French keeper as well. In these scenarios, it tends to favour the attacking player. It's just that he throws himself down. Maybe his momentum took him down. But I don't think Zapala got a touch. And Anthony, the more times you see it, we always say, once you get to seeing it 20 times, it's pure guesswork, isn't it?
You know, John, after that replay, I think the PK is good. Yeah, I agree with the decision here.
Check complete.
From the Brazilian ref. It's a penalty kick for the French, and Moussa Sow is going to take it.
To a 2-goal cushion. Moussa Sow, slow walk up before welling it into the back of the net. And that's the pace and the power for the 2-goal lead, and Poland plays off target.
Right as we enter the 7v6.
Poland still in it.
Yes, Poland still hot in pursuit. They put up a battle against Algeria. They put up a battle against Italy, and they are putting up a fight against France.
Here come the French. Looks a little bit soft.
Yeah, he was the hat-trick hero against Algeria. Yet to see that.
2-goal cushion for France, hoping to make it 3. Scala then steps forward, drills it. Well, denied by the metalwork, which is still vibrating as we speak. France just wanting to impose himself here on the Poles, who've been stubborn. Dinked in across the area, the volley was on there. Good defending, pull back, chance for France, but it goes begging an awkward ricochet. France knocking on the door. Well, they did just about everything right here. Keeper well be shaking, still shaking as we talk. And Poland got away with it. And the Poles themselves come forward. This is a moment of danger. Can he look around for support? May settle for a corner. No, won't go out.
And Robert Jassak, who you saw a few moments ago, he was the best soccer player in the world in 2024.
France moving forward. Timely challenge, but says our referee. And Poland concede another penalty. Jassak stumbles in. It's a very clumsy challenge from the number 10. And Poland are shooting themselves in the foot here.
Yeah, a kiss of death right there, John, as you like to say, just as I was saying.
Checking in progress.
Checking in progress. VAR intervention once again.
I'm not sure what is it they're looking at here. I don't think he gets the ball. Are they saying he got a tip of the toe? I didn't see the ball move the direction. Is it that little touch there? I think he's made his mind up already, and rightly so.
Check complete.
Well, there you go. That's good. That's from that angle, which we haven't seen before. He got the. Anthony, did our officials get that one right? As Poland trying to move forward, can't pick their way through. Still trailing by 2.
Contact, yes, to bring the player down, but no PK after all.
Yeah, I mean, it was that third angle which we didn't see till late on when he did clip the ball. Oh. Suspension. We have not seen this for a while.
Suspension.
So for the next 4 minutes,
and they've taken Scatter out, so he's gone from a high.
This is the experienced Roger Guerreiro, the youngest player to score for Poland in the Euros. In 2008, scored against Austria.
And France on the move, a man down, but wanting to punish Poland, but can't do so. They'll be happy. Man down. Thanks to the special card.
Poland was smart to select the star man Skara.
Well, they tried to. He's been fitter, hasn't he, Guerreiro? I think that's fairly safe to say. So he launches this ball forward to Link on the far side.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me correct myself, John. He scored Poland's first ever, not youngest player to score. Poland's first ever goal at the European Championship, Roger Guerreiro.
In the bottom right-hand corner, win for Poland means third place or triple shootouts. France again, a man down, but threatening to score more goals here, and it goes wide of the target.
1v1, you can't miss that sort of chance, not in a game as close as this.
Maybe say, as Poland come again. Forward across to Guerreiro. He's got options to his right, he's not looking. Link was all on his own. Does that? Now it is Linker. Finally goes alone, drills it across, picked off by the French, who so far at least are looking good. Now they break. Can they capitalize? Good first ball in and stabbed wide again. And despite being a man down, it's the French who've had the clearest chances.
Yeah, what an opportunity missed by Vladic. Ended up hurting him the most on the finish.
Linker maybe forced to hit that down from Guerreiro's long field ball, but trailed by 2 to France. France again, picking up the loose ball. Poland were unable to capitalize and almost conceded a couple of goals to boot. Walking pace out there now. "30 minutes gone here. Poland needed something. It's taken to the byline. They'll have to settle for a corner. The players on the outside of the box for Poland. Miss-hit of France with a break. Good throw out into space. France looking the livelier too. Shindri it was who won that ball back.
Yeah, secret card for the French. Wonder what it's going to be.
Now Poland unable to capitalize with their secret.
Keeping in mind Poland have their president penalty. Isak is just a few booths away next to us here. I still see him there, so I don't think they intend on using that president penalty, at least for not another few minutes.
He should be getting himself warmed up because the clock is ticking down. Isak, pinpoint pass, what a nice idea from the Poles, but nobody had the wherewithal to race forward. The official has gone across. There you have it. What a card to have.
Double goal privilege.
That is a great card to have at this stage of a tight game.
From Algeria as well.
Yeah, big game for both those countries, of course. Poland staring defeat in the face again for the third time. Algeria looking on, knowing how important it could be for them.
Yeah, the Polish esports commentator, content creator. He's a Twitch streamer, former professional Counter-Strike player. In the Kings League World Cup of Nations, he is the co-captain, or co-president, if you will, of the Polish national team. And his partner is the football star Robert Lewandowski, who is playing for FC Barcelona.
Can he do this here to keep Poland's hopes alive? This is big. Massive moment here for Poland. He finds the net, and his side are in with a real lifeline. Can he do the business? Keep it moving from side to side, and he absolutely skies it. Maybe that sums up Poland's campaign. A mile of targets, and the look on his face and the look on their faces really says it all.
Italy, but way more height. Up, over, and out. Poland waits.
I think with Japan going out, you look at Japan's record and the way they played and the way they entertained us as France break forward, wanting to extend the lead. The footwork was nice, the finish wasn't. And we are closing in on that magic moment. The King's universe designed to go out in a bang, of course, despite massive goal leads. France moving across the area. And Poland desperate. But they are still in with a shout. Well, that's hit with some real well in. That's a terrific stop.
How about the little elastico before the finish? Something Ronaldinho Gaúcho would certainly appreciate. What
on our match ball situation, and Poland are still in it. Miss-hit. France can't break. Long way out, charge down. France in possession, that will tell you. Match ball is around the corner. And we're at that 36-minute mark.
To seal the deal, the French need to score just one more goal. And of course now
eyes on this, because it can end in a second check-out fortnight. Here we go then. A crucial stage of this match between France and Poland. Poland still in with a shout, but know that if France hit the back of the net again, it is all over.
Yeah, just 4 outfield players right now, so these players, they have a little bit more time and space to try and score.
All played into space across the middle, down the centre. Kwadracki, Poland in possession. Looking for a couple of goals. More than a couple of goals if they're to take this game to France. The keeper saw the light of day, and he's given one back to Poland. And that is a wake-up call for France. I wonder if their keeper Lasek is going to have a hand in what's become a tough old match between France and Poland. Imola, no way through. Driven well. Sek spaces here. Sek is crucial. Well, is it into the back of the net, but a fine finish to seal it for France. We knew he'd have an important role to play, but what a goal that was. We saw one keeper at one end, finding the net, and that a classic strike on goal from Lasek, instrumental. But just look at this, one touch, sets it up, knew exactly what he was doing, took it away from the keeper, and France take the win.
The first. Back everyone to the Trident Arena. We just wrapped up France versus Poland. Poland, the second team to be eliminated from the competition. France with their second win. If Algeria beat Italy, we will be getting a triple shootout between the French, the Italians, and the Algerians in that Group C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the U.S. Team USA versus some U.S. supporters. From where I'm standing right now, I can see some American flags. It's now time to select the secret cards. Head coach José Luis Garland Massana. And there's the race for glory. Gravity does its thing. The ball falls from the sky. Argentina get the first touch with the number 5, Dago. Here come USA on the first offensive drive. This is Pollo Cortés. Decides against pulling the trigger. He's going to get it right back. Maybe now. He's got a tight angle there. Luis Sanchez touched it away. Pollo. Here's Juan Ramirez back towards Pollo. And he tucks it in neatly. The United States of America break the deadlock. And draw first blood. Castro and his team find themselves ahead. Jinxing. Gonna respond. There's the first minute. There's the replay. Gonna respond. There's the first minute. There's the replay. Lovely goal scored by Pollo Cortés.
Penalty.
And there is a penalty kick on the other end. Pollo Cortés goes from hero to zero. He brings down Luis Sanchez.
For me, it was absolutely stonewall.
Checking in progress.
Checking in progress. VAR intervention. What's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a look at this play right here.
What are they checking? Are they saying that he took the dive?
There might be a possible card on the play.
Well, the ref in the way, just where the action is.
I got my buddy Jamie from Ireland. He's right next to me. The guy who's in charge of reviewing the reps is looking at our screen here. What is he thinking? I kind of want to ask him, is that a PK? No penalty kick. No penalty kick.
Check complete.
I thought it was a penalty kick. Let us know in the chat. Was it a penalty kick or not? Here's Cortés from range. Decently saved by Luis Sanchez. He's going to go from coast to coast once again. This one just drifts to the left there. Here's Pollo Cortés. The U.S. on the offensive drive. Right foot on it. Forcing.
And as we've seen from the USA as well, they can throw away good leads.
Here's Facu, Romero, Dago. The restart with Luis Sanchez. Cheeky there. Nice through ball on the right-hand side. Facu Romero, left foot. Able to pick out a teammate inside. Luis Sanchez squeezes his way through. Here's Facu Romero. Argentina all level. The South Americans put 1-1 on the scoreboard.
Of firepower from them. Now that's been a real issue. We think this one's going to stand.
3 matches, 1 goal and 1 assist for Facu Romero. Here's Gabriel Costa. Keep an eye on this kid. He's good. Mijatovic. Costa towards the goal line, cut back. Costa with 2 goals against Germany in the previous game. Rough piece of play.
It's that old Brazil-Argentina rivalry. That's more than a shoulder barge from Costa.
And Messi scored an absolute beauty of a free kick in that game. Argentina. Here's Fancioni. The Libertador. River Plate back in 2015. If you're watching us in Mexico, you might recall him from his days at Monterrey in Liga MX. Fancioni with the long ball steered away. Chested touch there from Luis Morales. We can expect a very even game.
But big time with Germany yesterday evening.
Yeah, 16. Tovic once again with Cortés. High press for Argentina. Cortés just lifts it towards that right-hand side. Here's Fancioni. Interception there. Rock Bancells! Clinical. Sensational for Team USA. Rock Bancells didn't really perform against Germany to perform against Argentina, scoring his 5th of the competition. Very, very intelligent to get on this interception. The mistake from Foresto. 2-0 US, 2-1 US.
And restore the lead for the USA, but a gift.
Here's Fancioni, left-hand side. He pulls the trigger. Way too much power on it. It flies out. Rock Bancells on the score sheet, the player of Rayo de Barcelona in the Kings Cup España, Kings World Cup of Clubs in Paris.
It is a robust.
With this result right here, we are having a triple shootout between the US, Argentina, and Germany. Japan are already out. Here's Mijatovic.
Yeah, 2 teams out, Japan and Poland.
Morales, almost. Facu Navajas. Keeping in mind, Argentina do not have the number 6 Santiago Rottenberg.
Praise indeed.
Yeah. The header there. Facu Navajas. Dispossessed, he's going to fight for the ball. Down the right with Facu Romero. The goal scorer for Argentina, the danger man. Not the best of controls there.
I just wonder if the lack of real firepower might cost Argentina. They've got away with it in the 2 previous matches.
Here's Franco Romero inside. Facu Navajas. It's loose and alive! And Argentina are level once again. 2-2. Facu Navajas Sanchez, or is it the number 9, Aaron Martinez, to score? It's going to be the number 9, Martinez, scoring his 2nd goal of the competition.
This doesn't look good for Argentina.
Checking in progress.
Checking in progress, maybe a foul, maybe a possible offside.
If it goes against Argentina, they're going to feel very hard done by.
Te lo digo como recomendación, ¿va? No, es en serio. No,
Here we
nada
go.
más es como recomendación, ¿va? Vale, venga.
I think sometimes the VAR just gets so frustrating for fans of the game when you see decisions going down to a millimetre.
¿Qué pasa?
From the looks of it, John, this goal will be cancelled.
Just look at that, there's hardly anything in it.
Hay que darle, exacto. Gracias.
Where is the goal? Good. The goal is good. 2-2. I stand corrected. Here come Argentina on the breakthrough. Here's the effort from range. William Cortés comes up with the save. On that right-hand side, here's Mijatovic. Short pass for Mendes. Careful. Triggering Mijatovic. He's not afraid to get in your face.
Yeah, and I think the Argentines know that as well, just to winding him up a little bit. Get a reaction out of him.
Mijatovic. Martinez is going to put some pressure on Boyle. Plays it short. Gabriel Costa. Left foot on it, drives it across, first time touch is good. But the ensuing control wasn't. Rock Bancells recovers. Vangioni.
Football and just about everything else, the neighbors of South America.
The US restart, 14 minutes played. Macias, Rock Bancells beats his man, drives it in. Sanchez punches it away. Gustavo Gomes, here's Gabriel Costa. Flicks it inside, Vangioni taps it away. Argentina get the counter-attack going. Facu Navarras with a long ball. Mijatovic gets his chest in the way to recover for Team USA.
Yeah, just a little bit off colour with the pass.
Gustavo Gomes right foot. He's going to hand it off. Mendez, a service in! Gustavo Gomes right place, right time. Wrong header though. The invitation is there, my friends. As you saw, if Argentina win, they will be at the top of this Group B, but here come the US. Lovely work. Morales! Denied by Luis Sanchez. Mijatovic, good through ball down the center. Costa is Macias on the wing. Good piece of defending from Cohen. Vangioni on his left foot. Able to pick out Martinez further ahead. He's all by himself though. Beats Mijatovic. The pass inside. Franco Romero! Argentina have it. Here's Lescano. Short pass for Facu Navarras. Pollo Cortés, here's the rebound! Oh, that was so close! Marquito Navarras cannot believe it!
A remarkable piece of play from Argentina. Even Stevens.
Both teams to enter the double goal privileges. The brother of Sergio Kun Agüero, that's why you had that resemblance as we begin the final 3 minutes of this first half. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely run from Gustavo Gomes. Was able to beat two Argentines, but not the third. Here come Argentina, the effort from range.
Little.
Cortés, go ahead, John.
I was just saying, little to choose between these two right now. That's that, an unfortunate handball. Was there, Costa's there.
Yeah, a handball like this from Vangioni, of all people, with the experience that this guy, he takes 7 steps back. Here's Gabriel Costa! The USA now lead by a couple of goals. They take advantage of the double goal privileges. Luis Sanchez goes to one side.
Feel decisions have gone against them.
That was the luckiest thing that could have happened. That was the luckiest.
It was well taken, there's no doubt about it.
Jinxie saying that was the luckiest thing that could have. Here's a long ball from Pollo. It's intercepted by Facu Romero, give and go. Lost track there, the ball recovers it on the right wing, a little nutmeg. Mijatovic gets in the way, boots it out of trouble. Final 20 seconds right now of the first half. Time for the dice roll. DJ Mario Sparcito will be in charge of it. Spain are going to be playing up next against Qatar. That's why these guys are there in booth number 16. It's going to be 1v1 for the first 3 minutes of the second half. Tournament, Poland and Japan. Who will be joining them? Underway, 1v1 for the start of this second half. Here's Martinez, accelerating left foot. Huge from Pollo Cortés.
Yeah, Martinez doing everything right, then collapsed into once it's pulled the trigger. Good block, very good save.
Everyone's a lot of things, and I think I'm the one who's wrong, because I'm not there on the pitch, obviously. Let's see.
Shot.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I got this one right. There was a slight hand from Nunez that brought Martinez off balance. It was his left hand right there, just the touch on the back. He's at the semicircle. Referee sounds the whistle. Martinez! And he skies it. They almost hit the USA behind the goal. Here's the replay. He went for the top corner. A little too much love with that left foot. A little over 2 more minutes of this 1v1. Here's Gabriel Costa accelerating left foot. And that's a sensational strike from the number 10. He's got a brace.
We're the best team in the tournament. We're the best team in the tournament.
Here's Rock Bancells, 1v1. Goes towards his left-hand side. Bancells! What a finish! He's got 2 as well. The USA at 6. Castro celebrates. Jinxie has got his shirt off. Lead by 4 goals.
Well, he might be right.
Argentina try to get one back. Yes, they can. Tomas Sandoval makes it 6-3, a lifeline for Argentina. It was almost.
I looked away for a second. I looked away for a second.
Now it's Gustavo versus Martinez. Gustavo Gomes towards that left wing. He's in a tight pocket there. Gomes still with it. Just 10 more seconds of 1v1. Gomes on his right foot, still going. Martinez recovers for Argentina. He's speeding ahead. 1v1. Martinez off the medal.
Can't he hear the countdown?
Used to work at his father's barber shop. He was known as the barber of the celebrities. The players from Boca Juniors, from Independiente, from Avellaneda would cut their hairs with this guy right here. Everyone wanted to get a haircut from Marquito. His career really changed last year after Kun Agüero invited him to be the official streamer for Argentina at the competition in Italy. He is 2 for 2. The referee sounds the whistle. Here is Marquito! And that was wonderfully taken. Make that 3 for 3. Dale, hermano! Top corner. If there is a golazo from the penalty spot, this is what it looks like.
Argentina knowing that they need something. Now, what card is in store for us?
It's a reverse penalty. So someone from the US will take a penalty. If they score, it remains. Secret card on the US side as well. It's a joker. This game
Secret card
has just had a lot of adrenaline, emotion, and excitement. Well, we're going to find out if he scores or not, right?
Well, that's what we saw on the logos.
Here's Bancells, left foot on it. He counts on a certain amount of luck, but he scores. So that, I believe, is the reverse penalty. Left foot on it, almost. Luis Sanchez got to it. Is Gabriel Costa! Sensational save from Luis Sanchez. This guy is most definitely one of the top goalkeepers of the tournament.
Self to the right-hand side, and he struck it with power.
Hay que traer un tarro de azúcar, ¿te parece?
Stretching to get across.
Podemos hacer para ganar este partido, boludo. Estamos a 2, tranquilo, tranquilo.
The scoreboard remains 6-4, 10 to restart with the excellent Luis Sanchez. Here's Facu Romero accelerating. He's got the speed on that left foot. Here's Franco Romero on the left wing. Back post, there was no one there. Still 12 more minutes for the US to activate that president penalty since Jinxie is not here. Castro is going to take it. Castro, who scored.
Argentina then have broken that record of their scoring only 3 times in each of their games. They've got that 4th at least, but for me, it's always been a worry in the final third.
Lovely piece of skill there from Gustavo Gomes. Here he is, pulling the trigger. Low and into Luis Sanchez.
Fairly smallish size, and you've got that rock. Mijatovic is just standing there and stopping everything going down the middle.
Between these sets of players. Late challenge there from Ezequiel Cohen against to weave his way down that left wing. Here's Macias. His pass intercepted. Cohen, what's it going to be here? He's going to pick up the yellow card, and the USA are going to play a man up to the tournament.
Just get the impression that it's all going wrong here for Argentina. Getting frustrated. Clumsy challenge.
Rock band sells for the closer. Mijatovic, not a bad strike. Way too much power on it. The long ball. The US recover. Here's Gabriel Costa. The foul on David Ortiz was with Los Aliens FC at the pitch. The short pass for Gabriel Costa. Mijatovic, both players inside the center circle. Mistake there. Here he is. Gabriel Costa now with real estate to accelerate. Through ball, almost good enough for Gustavo. Foresto drives it across, intercepted. Here's Morales, he redeems himself. Here's Gustavo, he pulls the trigger. He might get a rebound here. Morales, his shot is deflected out. Gabriel Costa to take the corner kick. He drives it back. Morales hits it first time. Argentina trying to get the counter-attack going right now. Vangioni claiming for a handball.
Not enough inside the box.
There's Marquito Navaja once again. 3 for 3, the only president thus far to have that mark. Facu Navajas up the field for Martinez towards Franco. And it's a foul in Argentina's favor.
And Mijatovic again is just down there. It's just his physical presence. They've got Argentine players just bouncing off him. Something that Argentina just don't have. And sometimes you need a body like that. It's not always required in modern day football, but if you've got a physical presence, who would have felt that?
Facu Navajas and Fabricio Foresto on the ball.
Guess who got the block?
Stefan Mijatovic to infiltrate that defense. It's a president penalty for Team USA. Castro will also try to go 3 for 3. There he is on the pitch right now, the Mexican-American Twitch streamer, FIFA YouTuber, raised over $150,000 for cancer research. Big Manchester United and Mexico fan. He's also the owner of the Kings League team, Los Aliens FC.
And we've seen a range of penalties from him as well. 2 effective spot kicks. What's in store this time around?
He's got the serious face.
Yeah, he's got his game face on.
Can he get the serious finish? The referee sounds the whistle. Here is Castro, and he is denied by Luis Sanchez. He is 2 for 3.
Lo van a robar de la crema
This guy's the best keeper in Kings League. I mean, I don't know.
It's the worst penalty by far. Just
no more president penalties, no more secret cards. It all comes down to the players on the pitch.
Yeah, the president just getting everything wrong before he executed Well, this is right in front of our referee's eyes.
I've said this before, I'll say it again with this result. We're shaping up to have a triple shootout between the US, Argentina, and Germany. And that shootout would happen. Here come Argentina, 6-5!
They are not out of it yet.
Viejo, tranquilo. Metido, viejo, dale.
Romero scores his first goal of the tournament, 1 goal.
And that is great news for Argentina. It was a scuffle inside the area. If they can keep it down to this, we'll go one even better when we get to match play.
Franco Romero played at the World Cup in Italy, had an assist, didn't score. Finally gets his first goal in the Nations here in Brazil. Mijatovic.
Argentina have been guilty of giving away soft free kicks on too many occasions tonight. The big man down.
There's the long ball steered away.
I beg to differ.
There's Mijatovic. The long ball towards the left. Finds its way out. Just a sideline throw. And things are heating up there between Vangioni and the Team USA dugout. Forestu gets involved. Pushing and shoving going on.
It's not the first time we've seen this with the US involved. Of course, they got into a lot of altercations with Germany now. Following that with Argentina, they like to get in the faces of the opposition. The US, there's nothing wrong with that at all. If Argentina take the bait.
Someone is turning up the dial on the temperature here, especially as we get closer to minute 36.
Amarilla número 8. Vamos para allá.
So yellow card for Vangioni.
Para allá.
I believe there was a yellow card as well for Facu Navarras. Someone from Team USA is going to pick up the yellow card as well. I believe it might be for the coach, José Luis Massana.
Número de Argentina, número 21.
Yeah,
Número 8. Y para George.
Not a game you would
In the
expect.
past. See if we can unpick it.
Número 8 de Argentina,
It's
número
always
21 de
hard to know
Argentina. Y al director técnico,
where
al
things
DT,
kicked off
exactamente.
exactly.
Tiene que salir uno Estados.
There was a
And Argentina have to be smart to keep themselves alive.
less than 120 seconds before we enter either match ball or shootout. Mijatovic drives it across and it sails out of bounds. Very decent strike. Able to pick out a teammate, Luis Sanchez. Dago hits it first time. Risky ball intercepted. Here's Morales. Drives it in. Costa! The USA have 7. Gabriel Costa has got his hat trick. It's brilliant. Let's have a look at the replay. Morales in, Costa. Control, turn, finish with the right foot. So now Costa has the same 6 goals as Sequinho, as Kelvin Oliveira. Here's Vangioni accelerating left-hand side. Franco Romero cut back. Here's the first-time effort blocked. Forestu, Dago beats Gustavo. Slide challenge there. Still going. 5 seconds till we enter match ball. He's got the same 6 goals as Kelvin Oliveira as Sequinho.
Surely they're going to find one of those instead of taking a direct free kick. US might be exposed here. That is wasted. That is completely wasted.
Over the crossbar and out. The US are very, very close to winning this thing. They just need +4 outfield players. Mijatovic and Martinez go for it. Mijatovic gets his body in the way first. The USA restart with Boyo Cortés. Can Argentina, if the USA win this game, it's going to be a triple shootout between Argentina, the US, And Germany, here's the through ball, not a good one. The match day at 7 p.m.
That's
Brazil
a bad
time.
one.
Pro Argentina, queda
Here
mano,
come
mano,
Argentina.
Franquito.
Franco gets a touch.
Don't even, ref, don't
Not good enough. In the corners, you see Castro and Marquito Navaja. Martinez, Facu, Costa, and Bancells are the options. Just type in the name of the player. Here's Gabriel Costa. Drives it across. Rock Bancells! Team USA beat Argentina. It's another hat-trick hero for the Americans. Rock Bancells also has 3 goals. The USA win 8-5. And ladies and gentlemen,
well, 4 games, 1 more to come. Spain against Qatar. It's our final match of the day. Reminder, it's 5 more tomorrow, plus an extra little bit of spice thrown in as well.
balanced Spanish side, very tactical, excellent players, especially from Porcinos. So it's going to be a great game.
Let's get the cards. It is going to be a fabulous game. Let's not forget the keeper as well from Qatar. Players on the touch lines, on the goal lines. And they will race forward to the center circle. Spain there, fraction second of bounce. Giving it to Qatar. This man in possession now, Monegal. Highly skilled for the keeper. Was in acres of space. The number 98 didn't pick him out. It's in an offside position maybe, but the ball is played out wide. Goes round the keeper, at least tries to round it. Monegal was available. Challenging from Alexis. Early stages here. Spain, Qatar. Big
Massive play.
match.
1, 2,
A lot at stake now.
4.
Taken down by the keeper, who sends it in. Spain concede first. We promise you early goals.
Up with the second goal of the competition, the ensuing celebration from Abu Fala, imitating what Kelvin Oliveira from Abu Fala, imitating what Kelvin Oliveira's man does.
In between the legs of the Spanish keeper, Eloy, who tries to pull the trigger. Monegal was in the way.
To make it easy for Spain.
Eloy. 2 outfield players, plus the keeper, there for both these sides now.
2, 3.
Elas
4.
pulls it just wide of the target. They were persistent, they were determined, and they forced the issue in the end, but for so much time in that game, they were on the ropes, and Qatar really should have had the win in the bag. Monegal. Oh, that's good footwork from the keeper. Can he get his brace? He's denied. Oh, whizzed in, but whizzed off target.
For Qatar against Brazil a few days ago.
Monegal, as ever, important, goes down the centre himself, and a pile driver on his left foot. Remember to stay with us. Tie break, shoot. Vives. Spain patient. Work it out wide. Pelas. Vives. Linchpin roll for the number 17.
1, 2.
The Spaniards
3.
seeing
4.
a lot of possession. This is
5.
drilled well off target. Brazil, I'm sure, looking on. Mistake at the back is not punished. Haven't been able to pick a way through.
Rest everyone.
And what we noticed about the Qatari defence as well, they can be very solid, very difficult to break down as the keeper forces it away. And they get away with that one, knocking on the door. Isaac 1 touches, no way through. three white shirts around him very quickly. Need a decent enough clearance. There wasn't one. Now Cole slides it through. An audacious attempt on goal. Just wide. Spain trailing by one against Qatar. Check the goalkeeper on target.
Secret cut Spain. Star player.
Star player.
Secret card.
Star player.
Let's see who gets the arm back.
The same situation. Yes, pode lá. Número 30 da Espanha.
Card dished out early.
Star player.
Two star players.
Qatar. Star player. Thank you.
Secret card.
Yeah, Gerard Nola and Jorge Monegal or Youssef Chakiri would be my choices. Yeah, Nola is going to get the star player penalty spot, and yes, Chakiri is the star player.
Just the one so far between these two. Now for Qatar, but Spain take a wonderful strike. Does it cross the line? They will appeal. Referee says that strike from Nico Santos. Well, they are adamant.
That I had, John. Let's have a look at it again. It was cut back by Gucci.
Okay?
Hit first time, Nico Santos off the crossbar. I believe that ball went in. The question is, did it go in entirely?
Tá analisando se teve algum impedimento.
Yes, the answer. Yeah, a mile in.
That's a goal.
Still checking the...
Checking in progress.
Repeat. The line. Wait.
I don't think that goal is going to count, John.
No.
There might have been an
Offside
offside on the play
Wait. Still checking.
from Alex Gucci down that left wing.
Okay,
Yeah, Goose is offside.
It's the same line. Wait. Put the ball. Stop. You need that side, the black one, okay? The black one. Still, I still checking. Yes or no? Still offside.
Really, it's time for AI, isn't it, to make these offside decisions. I'm sure that's coming.
This is harder
That's
decision.
around the corner. Spain then thought they had the ball in the back of the net. They did have the ball in the back of the net. But we're still in the drawing stage. To the naked eye, it looks offside.
Keeping in mind, John, if Qatar win and Brazil win as well, we're going to get another triple tie shootout between Spain, Qatar, and Brazil. That is just one of the scenarios of this group.
The offside or no? It's goal, but I don't know. Yes?
And this decision is taking an awfully long time.
It's a goal. But now, checking the offside or no?
I think it's just explaining. Okay, the ball crossed the line, but now they're just deciding if it's an offside or not.
Checking about the
and it should not be taking this long.
Okay? Come back.
Yeah, there's the referee from Brazil, Neo Capizani. No goal for Team Italy.
So Spain will have to start again. Soriano. We've seen this from Qatar before, that they are well marshalled at the back. It's going to be hard for Spain to break them down, especially with deliveries like that. And again, a lot of white shirts back. 2 lines, 2 just ahead of 4. Making life hard for the Spaniards. Running down that flank, perhaps a way forward. Spain with the ball in the back of the net, but ruled out for offside. Where are the gaps? Where are the spaces? Spain cannot find them.
How about that piece of skill, though? The quick feet from the number 20 there, Zacarias Arwal.
And now that was more like it from Spain. Guti's delivery. A 3-way tie in Group B between Argentina, Germany, and the USA means a triple shootout. Now Qatar As we saw against Brazil, how swift they can be when they break games, Anthony, and it's gone a little bit flat here.
You're absolutely right, my friend. The players are not injecting adrenaline into this game. We're going to try and do it. Hopefully that tiebreaker shootout between the US, Germany, and Argentina will help as well.
Yeah, the stalls have been set out here with Qatar and their two lines of defence, and Spain prodding and probing, and Guti and company just cannot find a way through. Again, you've got to give credit to Qatar, making life very hard for the Spaniards. Well, that changed now. It's another corner. The corners have piled up for the side in red. But unlike full-size professional football, a set piece and corners aren't really much of a weapon. That limited space, not really a chance to get a header in on goal or win the second ball. Spain moving forward again. They've got a left footer down the right-hand channel. Failed to take advantage of Guti. Head down across the area. That is the moment for Spain. Well, that was the time. And Neuer almost getting a toe onto it.
Come on, work.
Good work from the number 16, Guti.
Keeping in mind, John, if Nola has scored, Spain would have turned it around 2-1 since he is the star player. Huge chance for Spain, perhaps the best, or at least one of the best they've had in this first half. We can also get a triple shootout, important to point out, in Group C, because if tomorrow Algeria beat Italy, we're going to have Algeria, Italy, and France with 2 wins. So many, many scenarios that are worth recapping. If this result holds and Brazil beat Peru, a 3-way tie as well in this Group D.
Qatar again holding Spain at bay. They've really had a chance on goal themselves since Sheikh found the back of the net. And this match pretty much encamped in the final attacking third as far as the Spaniards are concerned.
Yeah, Spain working the ball from side to side, but it's not an objective passing, is it? They're having a very tough time punching through.
Yeah, and Qatar, because they're so deep, can't break, and Neuer tries to get a challenge in. First of all, we wondered if it crossed the line, which it did.
Huge shout out to our buddies at the Best Acai once again. If you want to bring me some acai, I would certainly be very, very thankful.
Now, almost in, good persistence. Linares, it was closing in on goal. Not a lot to write home about. Qatar defending in numbers, Spain attacking in numbers, and this has been the result.
Both halves, they have, of course, more time and space to score. And speaking of goalkeepers scoring, I mean, Lesec today for France.
Morigal off balance and then fell on to his opponent.
Yeah, falling on the ribs there of...
Classic by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, if we had...
First possession.
Quick message, everyone. After this game, the tiebreaker between the USA, Germany, and Argentina, the triple tiebreaker, you do not want to miss it, believe it or me. So make sure you stay tuned after Spain versus Qatar.
Spain, one way, drifted across the area about that triple shootout. Let's see what Qatar can do on a rare forage forward. Try to squeeze the shot in. But also on chat as well. We've got that triple shootout coming. Spain driving forward now. Opportunities almost taken. They force, and when they do that, the Spaniards could get at them. So, 3-way tie. Qatar now moving forward. They're just a little bit stretched here.
Not quite
They
sure
can't
whether that was
find
the
a way
right
through.
choice.
Yeah, big shootout coming up.
Stay tuned.
This one, both sides, well, especially Spain, all this possession being thwarted so far. Can they drill it across the air? That's the right idea. Take it down the flank.
I mean, John, after what we saw between Spain, or rather between Germany and Argentina, only 1 out of 9 converted. I think Team USA might have the slight advantage going into this three-way tie shootout. Either way, ladies and gentlemen from across planet Earth, do not miss it. Stay tuned. It is going to be good.
Spain again. Was that a penalty? The referee says yes.
A penalty in the final minute. A dream end to the first half for the Spanish.
If it is given, and I think that is a stonewall penalty.
Yeah, an attack there, just attacking Alex Gucci. I stole that one from you, buddy. I'm sorry.
El attack in defense.
Yes.
Outside. The line is up.
Keeper being told that you are allowed to move up and down the line, but don't cross it.
Play.
The number 30 has to put it away and does so.
Number 30.
Well, all that knocking on the door finally pays off for Spain. Sends the keeper the wrong way.
Hard break for Abu Fala.
The half-time here then between Spain and Qatar. We get the roll of a dice. My favourite, Anthony, is always the logo of the competition.
You know I like the 2v2, buddy. We're going to get 3v3, neither one nor the other. It was Ale Mays, football influencer from Fluxo FC.
Spain, red shirts, blue shorts. Spain playing on the football counter, to their credit as well. You have to give them that. Defending exceptionally well until that penalty has given Spain the lead. Early goal for Qatar right at the start of the first half. This is where we get the goals. This is where we get the tone of what might follow. And Spain, the trickery. Can they find a way through? They can. One-handed stop. Neuer pulling that left foot of him. Spain again. Tight angle, good stop.
Match day 1.
Brazil in action tomorrow. Player goes flying. Referee steps in quickly. Spain leading by 2 goals to 1. Challenge was about half an hour too late.
At least, Devin.
Yaris is over the ball. Nico Santos now in possession. Neuer. Yaris. Going nowhere really. And Nico Santos. Neuer favours that left foot, saw the gap. Well, interestingly, pokes it in on his left. And an attempt on goal sails just over from this very talented Qatari keeper.
Yeah, he got the angle right, just not the power.
Facing 2 white shirts. Neuer, ball out wide, easy for the keeper. He's going to have a pot shot. He thought about it, looking downfield, still may have a go. Angles it right this time.
I believe that ball clipped the post, John.
Could have scored a couple of occasions in this 3v3 situation. Spain again seeing all the ball. Spain going nowhere. And again off target. Seen very little from the number 99, Shaqiri. So prominent as this one is hit from long range. And already we're up to 7 against 7. So it hasn't been the pulsating contest that we had hoped for. Spain with the noses in front. This man here, the danger man as far as Qatar are concerned. Played out wide, and it's a little bit frustrating for Shaqiri, who's miscontrol and almost cleared. Break on maybe for the team in white, but too many red shirts in the way.
A very important fact, John. The first triple shootout happened in Kings League MENA recently.
Spain moving forward in purpose. Gutierrez delivery, almost a killer boat.
Alongside Tarbun and Surfista, I believe that is, another Brazilian influencer.
The president, as I've been told, and as you may have seen often, we like to milk it a little bit before they get towards the penalty spot and the business end of what they're out there to do. A little bit of advice. We don't know what we are going to see here from this man. Hit and miss.
Shaqiri had a word with him, said, don't miss.
Well, that's...
Concentrate, stay focused. He's taking off his shoes.
Yeah, good luck with that.
For some presidents, this has worked. For others, not so much.
Yeah, we'll talk about the shoeless penalties. He is going to reset. No, he's not. It marks this kind of Beckham style, I suppose.
Yeah, I like Cristiano Ronaldo a little bit as well.
Well, it's not bad. It worked. Whatever was said to him, whatever he had in his mind, it was an efficient penalty.
It is converted, wonderfully taken by Abu Fala. 4 goals split right down the middle. There's no way Eloy Amoedo could have got...
Boots or no boots?
Definitely boots, my friend. Definitely boots. And I'm a left-footed player as well, so very, very different to Abu Fala. I'm also not a YouTuber, and I don't have over 30 million subscribers.
And if you're on chat, let us know your thoughts on that as well, boots or no boots, and if you take the boots off, what on earth is the advantage?
Brighton are doing well in the Prem.
And of course from Nottingham, so been there, been everywhere. That's high. Ooh, that is very high. An immediate whistle from our referee.
The card for the number 40, I believe it is.
Well, it's the ball in the face in the end, isn't it?
By Tim.
Does that go down as an audacious attempt at a volley, or the foot in a dangerous position? Question your urban wear, all the goodies, all the information, of course, plus tickets. Spain on the move again, closed down again. 2 apiece. And we are back to a familiar situation with those lines of white shirts, 2 lines, 4 plus 2, keeping Spain at bay. Nobody attempting to dribble their way through. This has been the outlet. It forces another corner.
26 minutes on the clock right now, John. 10 minutes for Spain to activate that precedent penalty.
Little bit of space there for the Spaniards. It's been closed down, though, very quickly. Miscontrol down the centre by Col. Is he a Col or is he a Coy?
Among the players, right? We got Gerardo Lau, who's got 5. Then we got Nico Santos with 4. Marc Pelaz with 1. Oscar Col has 2. Linares is 1.
T again. But stay tuned for our 3-way tie between Argentina, Germany, and of course the USA coming up directly. Is this what is paid across? This is a chance, and it's wasted right across the middle. Golden opportunity. How on earth did that one stay out?
In Brazil, inacreditável futebol clube, the unbelievable.
But that was a fabulous chance. It really, really was for Spain. And it hits, and it brings down, I think that hit the box. It hit the cage where the ball is low. That's the first time it's happened. It's swinging, and it remains 2-2 somehow. Little movement from Spain. Again, give Qatar credit, because they've just dug in. They are almost impenetrable. If we go to match ball, as this one is driven well off target. And if we go to match ball situation, we might be in for a long old night.
Look at Abu Fala there saying, you need glasses, buddy. Yeah, match ball. It's anybody's game. Shootout, anybody's game as well. So
Spain moving forward with purpose. Down this near side again. Qatar. Quick question at the bottom. And the stats are changing very, very quickly now, saying that Spain won't come through this one. Qatar break, but surrounded by red shirts. Haven't seen the possession stats for this match. But what is it, like 99% maybe in favour of Spain, but you've got to make that counter. They almost do here. Can they? Yes, they do. Couple of ricochets. Spain prodded and probed, and they finally get their reward. Don't think it was him. Driven in the end, close range, one touch. Well, it was.
It's not Sparcito, it's not DJ Mario.
But it is a chance for Spain to rub salt in the wounds and take this game by the scruff of the neck.
It's Adri Contreras, the number 4, with the chance. There's a lot of pressure on this guy because Sparcito delivered against Peru. DJ Mario delivered against Brazil. Can this guy deliver against Qatar? Adri Contreras.
How are you? All good? Okay.
And if he can hammer this one home, Spain will be in the driving seat. And it will mean Qatar have to come out of their stone wall shell.
Break.
Well, it's tame, that's dreadful. That was an awful penalty. Caught in two minds. Absolutely caught in two minds there, and made it easy for the keeper. And a chance to really inflict some punishment.
Sparcito, after the PK from DJ Mario, you expected Adri Contreras to do at least something at the same level. This is far from it. Very, very. And we were heading for a shootout. I think Qatar would have the advantage because the pressure would be on Spain since they are the better side to win it. But in match ball, 5v5, when you have more time and space, the advantage, of course, is all for the Spaniards since the players are better and they have more quality on the ball. So it's a really tough situation for Qatar right now.
Yeah, they've hardly been in the final third, and they got it to the right player for the double goal. Again, you've got to give Qatar credit for the way they denied Spain for so long, but now they do have to play some football. And the thing is as well, we know that the Qataris can play football when they put their minds to it. It was a great game, one of the best games, very different style from Qatar as well. No way through on that occasion. This man has to have the ball. Referee, nice little dummy from him. A reminder, we're in the final very, very soon. And there's a lot to see on January the 17th in the Palmeiras Stadium. Palmeiras are in the Allianz Parque a lot. And one of our producers telling us that that will be the match of the century. We'll hold him to that.
You cannot miss it.
Spain again, pull the trigger. Guess who's there? Shaqiri's there, man, of course. He's hardly had a touch. This is a shadow as this ball is tipped away. A magnificent stop from what was a fantastic shot on goal.
If that ball went in, it would have been the goal of the tournament. That save, my friend, arguably the save of the competition.
Here comes Spain again. Yeah, everything there in one move. What a stop. He is putting himself in the frame for the keeper of a tournament. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then spread himself again to deny Spain and Sorano. sorting out.
We are going to have the three-way tie shootout between the US, Germany, and Argentina.
Driven in low. You know, I'm really unsurprised that somebody's asking that question, because how many times have we mentioned it? And we're going to mention it a lot of times as well before this tie is over.
We really have to acknowledge one of our viewers right now, John, but before that, we got to have a shout out to our friends at Ball. It's 5v5. Can Spain seal the deal?
Well, the cage took a hammering when it was smashed into earlier on in this match. Now, Spain have played all the football. Maybe they've got the more talent all round, but we know how Qatar have made life so difficult. Get your votes in for the MVP as quick as you can. Just say the name, not the number. Use the name of that one. Get involved. Spain trying to get involved. Well off target. Yeah, taking notes, obviously. Yeah, we are here. I wonder why we keep getting that question. As Spain look for a way around the corner. One fewer player. There's food on the go. Ours have run out. We are sending an SOS.
Yeah, we run out of acai, so that's heartbreak.
Pile driver to win it! That is it for Spain! Hit low, hit with a palm, and Spain see off Qatar. 3 wins out of 3. You've got to hand it to the Spanish. There's the gap. The keeper saw it coming, but the pace, the power, the precision was just too much. And Spain, Anthony, have thoroughly deserved this win. Of course, will be feeding us information, if not food. We'll be getting a lot of intel coming in. We might do a little bit of acai, maybe something like that. You never know, but we're going to take you through this triple shootout. We'll give you all the information, everything you need to know.
Yep, this is how round 1 is going to work. First, it's going to be Argentina versus the US, then US versus Germany, and then Germany versus Argentina. How does it work? The team that scores 5 goals in the fewest number of rounds gets the best ranking. So these teams are going to keep taking shootouts until one of them scores 5. After that one team has scored 5, the other 2 will keep going until they also score 5. So this triple shootout will determine who's going to finish in first, qualifying therefore to the quarterfinals, who will finish in second, therefore qualifying to the last chance, and who will finish in third, possibly qualifying to the last chance as the best third-placed team. When both of those teams converted only 1 of 9, it was Fabricio Foresto. Martinez to get us started. Can he deliver? No, he cannot. He is denied. Celebrates.
It's woe from Argentina.
So Gabriel Costa, the hat-trick hero against Argentina for his chance. He delivers. No mistake from the Brazilian-American. He's got liquid nitrogen running through his veins.
Interesting choice here from the Germans.
Daniel Dressen to take it. He's got one goal, 1v1. Daniel Dressen took too long to make up his mind once he decided he was already too close there to Luis Sanchez. No goal for Germany. The US are ahead. They just need 4 more to punch their ticket straight through the... You see Marquito Navaja and Jinxie. Argentina to get it started. It's Cohen, and he skies it way out in the shootout. Look at this scenario, John. No goal for Argentina, no goal for Germany. Here he is, the number 7. There's the whistle, Gustavo Gomes, 1v1. He's got ice running through his veins. A goal would be proud of. Driving the goalkeeper into the turf and then driving that ball. The US yesterday, excuse me. So many goals, I'm sorry. Here's Sequinho off to his right-hand side on that left foot, and he's denied by the crossbar again. It's deja vu. This scenario against Argentina on match day 1. We see it again. This is round 3. Lescano, the number 27. He scored 2 against Germany on match day 1. He is Lescano, left foot. It had to be better than that. They have the momentum, and look who's stepping up for the Americans. It's Stefan Mijatovic. He's got the mohawk. He's got the fiery personality. Does he have the finish as well? Here's Mijatovic. Denied by Daniel Dressen.
Occasions, got everything else. He's had a good tournament, the defender. It's interesting as well, isn't it? Because you're normally going for your best shootout
in this 3rd round. Here's Senochak drifting off to his left-hand side. Senochak smashes it in. Germany are off the mark. They have won. Right foot on it. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Fabricio Foresto, the only player to score in that first shootout against Germany on match day 1. He's off the mark as well, Foresto. Wow! That is how you execute a shootout. On match day 1, does not miss on match day 3. Another example of someone with liquid nitrogen. The top scorer of the Kings World Cup of Nations with 7 goals. Rock Van Sels moving forward, left foot on it! Off the post again, and out. Team USA's number 11. This is the first time a ball
have missed their last 2.
This is the number 22, Emir Saido, on his right foot. Emir, he delivers. In the shootout, he knew exactly what he was going to do, wasn't he? In the game a few hours ago. Facu Romero, he's off the mark, accelerating 1v1. Facu! He smashes it in. 2-2-2. What a triple tie shootout, everyone. It doesn't get any better than this.
Level for now, but Argentina.
Team USA the lead once again. The countdown is on. He's got 5 seconds to make up his mind. Morales! A certain amount of luck there. To attempt Germany's 3rd successful shootout is Brazo Jr. Denied by Luis Sanchez. Block.
They continue to struggle, don't they? But again, all credit to the keeper on that occasion.
Daniel Dressen versus Luis Sanchez. The countdown is on. 5 seconds. Here we go, Sanchez.
Yes. We're up.
Not a very... It goes wide.
Really good.
Argentina squander yet another.
Well, you'll have to shoot.
It's Pollo Cortés, one of the big names for Team USA. Denied by the medal as well.
It's okay.
Rock bench sells off the medal. Eduardo Pollo Cortés off the medal as well.
And Pollo as well. Or can he score?
Here's Abubakar Fofana. He delivers. Excellent finish from the number 29.
Yeah, must score if they score. Just need to keep going. Come on, Pollo. Come on, Pollo.
Here's Franco Romero off the mark. Romero smashes it in. All teams are level. Would you look at this, John? Absolute drama.
Second time, isn't it?
It's his second time. Gabriel Costa, he's off the mark. Here's Costa right foot off the post and in.
Go to Pollo.
Team USA regain the lead. Just need one more converted shootout to find themselves in the quarterfinals of the Kings World Cup of Nations. It's now going to be Senocak for Germany.
Scored once.
And he scores again. Germany have 4. Argentina once again trail. Lovely right-footed finish from the number 77.
This is massive here for Argentina.
Here is Dago Campari, the number 5. He is off the mark immediately towards the left-hand side. Dago, he's got ice running through his veins. To the number 4 as well.
This is for the win, Chad.
4, 4, and 4. With a little samba as well. He's off the mark, Gustavo Gomes. Here's Gustavo Gomes! Yes! Team USA have punched their ticket to the quarterfinals of the Kings World Cup of Nations Brazil 2026. The USA will be joining Spain as the second team qualified to that phase of the competition. Senocak to take it.
Third time.
He is off the mark. Senocak. Yes, it is. Good for Germany. One referee indicated goal, the other indicated the German players to return to their positions. No, it's good. It is good. Already through to the quarterfinals. Checking in progress.
In progress.
VAR intervention once again. We've seen this on a number of occasions today.
Tranquilo, está bien.
Here's the replay. He did take the shot right there with the left foot. Yes, the goal is good because he took the shot before the 5-second mark.
Okay.
After VAR review, what's it gonna be? I have a few reps that are around me and they're giving me the thumbs up. The goal, from the looks of it, is legitimate. Yes, it is. The goal is good. Germany will be playing the last chance of the Kings World Cup of Nations. Argentina can still qualify as the best third-place team.
Still more to come here.
I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen. That is just to decide the first eliminated team. It's Argentina. Now we have the USA versus Germany. Whoever scores 5 first will be the first place team. Here's Costa once again, 1v1. Costa denied by Daniel Dressen. The adrenaline continues.
Block.
We go to another round.
Big tension here.
In Germany! Mehmetcan Senocak fires it in. Germany are the winner. They will be playing the quarterfinals. I stand corrected. Team USA will be heading for the last chance.
Argentina out of it. Anthony, what drama there. We've got that shootout. We wondered for a minute who's going to take it. We were kind of tipping the USA. Germany, though, coming through. So it's been a great day for the Germans in Sao Paulo, Brazil.